Avoid these 18 worst daily habits that can destroy your kidneys fast. Are you unknowingly destroying your kidneys with your daily routines and habits? Some seemingly harmless activities through daily repetition can silently kill your kidneys, putting your life at risk. So don't go about your day without learning what those bad habits are. The fact is, 90% of Americans don't notice kidney problems until they become serious. Our bodies often mask early kidney disease, with severe damage occurring before symptoms surface. When the symptoms do appear, for example, you may feel swelling, brain fog, fatigue, weakness, muscle twitches and cramps, back pain, etc. It can be too late already, as kidney disease in its later stage is tougher and more expensive to treat. It's crucial to note that most cases of kidney damage cannot be repaired, especially chronic ones. If kidneys struggle, toxins will build up inside your body, leading to multiple types of health problems and terrible pain. The worst scenario is kidney failure, where you would need dialysis or a kidney transplant to stay alive. Now, here is a simple game changer: your lifestyle. Good daily habits can safeguard your kidneys, while others silently harm them. It's your choice. Risk kidney damage with harmful habits or make informed decisions to protect your kidney health. But before making any changes, understanding is essential, and we are here to reveal the 18 worst daily habits that can destroy your kidneys fast. In the next few minutes, we'll not only point out these harmful habits, but also give you practical tips and solutions to keep your kidneys healthy. Brace yourselves for some shocking revelations. Before we dive in, kindly note that all information you'll find in this video is fact-checked, unbiased, and reviewed by qualified professionals. All right, it's time to swing back to the worst daily habits that can destroy your kidneys fast. 1. Excessive salt intake. Imagine a quiet threat hidden in your everyday meals, one so common that it's often overlooked: too much salt. Salt, or sodium chloride, is essential for many bodily functions. However, high salt intake poses a significant challenge for the kidneys, which filter waste from your blood. The issue begins with hyperfiltration, where the kidneys work overtime to remove excess salt. Simply put, salt molecules are heavy for passage through the kidney nephrons, causing higher glomerular pressure. This extra workload doesn't just tire out the kidneys, it can lead to kidney damage and disease. Moreover, a high sodium intake can reduce the effectiveness of certain kidney-protecting drugs, such as angiotensin-converting enzyme inhibitors and calcium antagonists. Also, consuming too much salt can disrupt the delicate balance between sodium and potassium, further decreasing kidney function. The World Health Organization, WHO, recommends consuming less than 2 grams of sodium per day per person. However, Americans currently consume 50% more salt than the recommended daily limit. Processed foods, such as instant noodles, canned goods, and pickles, are high in sodium and can harm your kidneys. To maintain good kidney health, try cutting down on sodium and flavoring your food with herbs and spices instead of salt. For example, instead of using garlic salt, go for garlic powder. Plus, try making a habit of reading food labels when you're shopping. Go for fresh meats, fruits, and veggies, which tend to have less sodium than packaged options. It typically takes about 6 to 8 weeks for your taste buds to get used to lower sodium levels. But once you adjust, you may find that your previously enjoyable foods, like potato chips, taste too salty. If you're enjoying our video so far, please give us some hints by dropping a like, and we'll make more content like this. 2. Excessive sugar intake. The transition from a sweet treat to a bitter kidney outcome begins when blood sugar levels rise above 180 mg or dl. At this critical threshold, your kidneys, to manage the overload, start secreting sugar into your urine. This might sound like a safety valve, but it's actually the starting point of potential kidney damage. The high sugar content in your bloodstream can harm the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys, impairing their filtration ability. This damage can manifest as proteinuria, where your body loses valuable proteins in urine. Over time, proteinuria can advance to chronic kidney disease, and if not managed well, it could even progress to end-stage renal failure. Moreover, The ripple effect of high sugar intake raises blood pressure, putting additional strain on the kidneys. This increased workload can speed up the development of chronic kidney disease and even end-stage renal disease, ESRD. In short, excessive sugar intake poses a significant risk to kidney health. A study published by Frontiers in Nutrition in 2023 and reported by Harvard Health followed 28,033 adults for 11 years and revealed an 88% higher risk of developing kidney stones in people who got 25% or more of their daily calories from added sugars compared to those who ate less sugar. This research underscores the need to cut down on added sugar to safeguard kidney health and prevent kidney stone formation. To minimize the health risks associated with excessive sugar intake, limit processed foods and sugary drinks, which often contain high levels of added sugars. Instead, go for whole foods and natural sweeteners. A kidney-friendly diet should include plenty of fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, and lean proteins while cutting back on salt, sugar, and refined carbohydrates. 3. Excessive meat intake. Too much consumption of meat, particularly red meat, generates more acid load during digestion than plant-based proteins. This extra acidity can strain the kidneys and may contribute to both the development and acceleration of chronic kidney disease over time. This condition can lead to kidney failure. Substituting red meat with other protein sources, such as fish, poultry, or plant-based options, can greatly lower the risk of kidney damage. Plant-based proteins and lean meats like poultry and fish are better choices because they produce less dietary acid and fewer harmful byproducts, like advanced glycation end products and uremic toxins. A study from 2017 found that a high intake of acid-producing red meat in combination with a low intake of base-producing plant proteins like chickpeas, broccoli, or beans could induce kidney injury. These findings suggest that excessive meat intake could be bad for kidney health and could lead to CKD and ESRD even in individuals without identifiable risks. So it's a good idea to swap out red meat for plant-based protein sources, such as soy and legumes, to help protect kidney health. Another harmful effect of eating too much meat is the production of uremic toxins in the gut, such as trimethylamine N-oxide, TMAO, indoxyl sulfate, and p-cresyl sulfate. These toxins are linked to a higher risk of death from heart problems and could speed up the progression of kidney disease. Furthermore, a high protein intake, especially from animal sources, can harm your kidneys by raising blood flow and pressure in them. This can cause glomerular hyperfiltration, which may speed up the progression of chronic kidney disease. Current dietary guidelines recommend a protein intake of 0.6 to 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight per day if you have chronic kidney disease but aren't on dialysis. If you are on dialysis, it's recommended to eat 1 to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. 4. Excessive strenuous exercise. Too much intense exercise can lead to kidney damage in different ways. One primary cause is rhabdomyolysis, a condition where intense workouts make muscle cells break down, releasing a protein called myoglobin into the bloodstream. This protein can hurt your kidneys. Factors that increase the risk of rhabdomyolysis include dehydration, certain muscle conditions, the use of pain relievers like non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, heavy drinking, hot weather, and how hard you exercise. A 2022 study published by the Sport Journal looked at how different types of exercise affect kidney diseases. They found that moderate intensity and long-term exercise is generally beneficial for patients with acute and chronic kidney disease. In contrast, strenuous exercise, especially if you don't drink enough water and it's hot outside, can cause sudden kidney damage and make kidney diseases worse, possibly leading to kidney failure. Furthermore, endurance events can cause acute kidney injury, AKI, due to pigment nephropathy. This occurs when myoglobin from damaged muscles and hemoglobin from damaged red blood cells cause kidney blood vessels to narrow. This narrowing can harm the kidney tubules directly, causing tubular toxicity. This type of kidney injury is more likely in dehydrated people, those with rhabdomyolysis, or those who use drugs like NSAIDs. To break the habit of excessive strenuous exercise and protect your kidney health, listen to your body. Slow down if the exercise feels too hard, if you feel muscle or joint pain, if it is difficult to talk due to heavy breathing, if your heart is racing, or if you don't recover within an hour after exercising. It's smart to use an app to monitor your progress and adjust your exercise routine as needed. 5. Overuse of painkillers. Overuse of painkillers can harm your kidneys, a condition known as analgesic nephropathy. This often occurs from long-term use of pain relievers, especially those over-the-counter drugs with acetaminophen or NSAIDs, such as aspirin, ibuprofen, or naproxen. People who self-treat with over-the-counter painkillers for chronic issues, such as headaches or arthritis, should be cautious. Even though these medicines are easy to get, they shouldn't be taken daily or regularly without consulting your healthcare provider first. Thousands of Americans have damaged their kidneys by using these medicines regularly for too long. For people with chronic kidney disease or end-stage renal disease, ESRD, NSAIDs pose a big threat because they can decrease blood flow to the kidneys, impair kidney function, and potentially lead to kidney failure. Moreover, NSAIDs may elevate blood pressure, exacerbating kidney damage in these patients. Symptoms of kidney damage from painkillers include feeling tired, needing to pee more often, seeing blood in the urine, having back pain, making less urine, feeling less awake, like feeling sleepy, confused, or tired, having less feeling or numbness, especially in the legs, feeling nauseous, vomiting, bleeding, and swelling all over the body. 6. Ignoring the urge to urinate. Ignoring the urge to urinate, often called ignoring nature's call, can lead to several health issues, including damage to the kidneys. When pee or urine doesn't empty completely from your body, it can lead to a condition called hydronephrosis, where one or both kidneys swell. Without treatment, hydronephrosis can cause kidney failure. Continuous postponement of urination increases the risk of urinary tract infections, UTIs, because the bladder, when overly full, becomes a breeding ground for bacteria. These infections can then spread to the kidneys and harm them. Moreover, keeping pee in for a long time can cause the bladder to overstretch, which may harm the bladder itself and put more pressure on the kidneys, potentially resulting in kidney damage. Also, not going to pee when you feel the urge can cause tears in the bladder wall. Over time, this can make your bladder hold less pee and make urinary tract infections happen more often, which can complicate further into kidney infection or sepsis. To maintain kidney health and manage the urge to urinate effectively, take regular bathroom breaks and go when you feel the urge without holding it. If it feels uncomfortable, urinate right after waking up to start your day and set a regular urinate cycle. You can schedule regular bathroom breaks by setting alarms to remind yourself to go every 2 to 3 hours. This simple tip can help relieve pressure and prevent emergencies. 7. Ignoring urinary tract infections. Urinary tract infections, UTIs, are bacterial infections that affect parts of the urinary system, such as the bladder, ureters, kidneys, or urethra. Most urinary tract infections are treatable with antibiotics, but neglecting to address the symptoms can allow the infection to get worse. If left untreated, the infection may spread to the kidneys, a condition called pyelonephritis. This can cause permanent kidney damage or even sepsis, a life-threatening response to infection. The urinary system plays a vital role in filtering waste and balancing fluids in the body. However, in urinary tract infections, when bacteria build up in the urinary tract, they can cause infections. These infections lead to symptoms like pain, frequent urination, a burning sensation, cloudy or bloody urine, and a persistent urge to urinate. A 2014 study in the Turkish Journal of Medical Sciences looked at 276 people with bacteria in their urine, or bacteriuria patients, and focused on urinary tract infections in those with chronic kidney disease. The research highlighted that elderly chronic kidney disease patients, especially women with kidney stones, were more susceptible to upper urinary tract infections. So if you have symptoms of a urinary tract infection, like burning or pain when you pee, it's best to seek medical attention. Your doctor may also test you if you have other urinary or kidney problems, such as kidney stones. Chronic kidney infections can lead to severe complications, such as pyonephrosis, where pus fills up the kidney, potentially resulting in the loss of kidney function. 8. Ignoring high blood pressure. High blood pressure harms the kidneys by damaging the blood vessels that bring blood to them. This damage makes the vessels stiff, reducing blood flow to the kidneys and making them not work as well. Furthermore, the tiny blood vessels inside the kidneys that filter blood may also suffer damage. The relationship between high blood pressure and kidney damage is a big concern because it damages the nephrons, the microscopic structures that filter blood within the kidneys. When the blood vessels feeding the nephrons get hurt, they do not receive enough oxygen and nutrients, leading to further kidney impairment. This creates a detrimental cycle where kidney damage makes it harder to control blood pressure, which in turn can lead to kidney failure. A study published in the American College of Physicians Journal in 2005 explored how high blood pressure affects kidney disease in different ethnic groups. The research, involving 1,172 participants, found that the risk of kidney failure was 32% lower in the low blood pressure group compared to the usual blood pressure group. Similarly, the risk of kidney failure or death was 23% lower in the low blood pressure group. This study highlights how important it is to find and treat high blood pressure early to prevent kidney disease. Preventing kidney damage from high blood pressure needs long-term management strategies. Lifestyle changes, such as increasing physical activity, staying at a healthy weight, quitting smoking, managing stress, and eating less salt, are crucial in lowering blood pressure. These changes can significantly reduce the risk of developing kidney damage. Additionally, medications specifically designed to lower blood pressure, such as angiotensin-converting enzyme, ACE inhibitors, and angiotensin receptor blockers, ARBs, play a key role in slowing the progression of kidney disease related to high blood pressure. 9. Poorly managed diabetes. High blood sugar levels linked with diabetes can cause damage to the blood vessels and nephrons within the kidneys, the tiny structures that filter blood. This harm can impair kidney function, leading to chronic kidney disease. According to the National Institute of Diabetes and Digestive and Kidney Diseases, NIDDK, diabetes is the leading cause of kidney disease. About 1 out of 3 adults with diabetes have kidney disease. The National Kidney Foundation, NKF, also emphasizes that diabetes is a major risk factor for CKD. So the longer someone lives with diabetes, the more likely they are to develop kidney disease. This connection highlights the importance of managing diabetes well to prevent diabetic kidney disease, DKD, which can progress to end-stage renal disease, ESRD, if not treated right. High blood pressure, a common complication of diabetes, can further damage the kidneys by harming the blood vessels needed for filtering and regulating, as we mentioned in the previous section. Therefore, managing diabetes effectively also means controlling blood pressure along with blood sugar and cholesterol levels. This comprehensive approach should include a healthy diet, regular exercise, adherence to prescribed medications, and regular medical checkups to monitor kidney function. 10. Skipping regular exercise. Exercise offers numerous benefits for people with kidney disease, including improved blood pressure control, better sleep quality, enhanced physical strength, and reductions in anxiety and depression. Conversely, not exercising regularly can take away these benefits and may even worsen kidney function. But as we mentioned before, it is important to remember that while exercise is beneficial, intense physical activity, especially in hot weather, can lead to dehydration and exacerbate kidney issues. Therefore, moderation and appropriate exercise routines are critical for individuals with kidney concerns. Studies have long shown that not being active enough can lead to decreased strength and exercise capacity, which is commonly seen in patients with CKD. A review from Cochrane in 2011 explored the benefits of exercise training for adults with CKD. The review, which included 45 studies with 1,863 participants, found that regular exercise makes you fitter, increases aerobic capacity, and increases the amount of oxygen your body can use by about 56%. Additionally, exercise reduces blood pressure and heart rate while enhancing health-related quality of life. These data show how important it is to make lasting changes in your life to be more active and improve kidney health. To overcome the habit of skipping regular exercise and support your kidney health, each week try to do at least 30 minutes of moderate activity like running, cycling, walking, or dancing. If you're new to exercise or have kidney issues, start with small, gentle movements and gradually increase intensity to avoid injury. Consistent short sessions often work better than infrequent long ones. Here's a handy tip to keep you motivated and on track. Use a journal or online app to track your progress and set fitness goals. Then, celebrate your achievements with rewards that aren't food to keep yourself excited. Plus, choose enjoyable activities like gardening, raking leaves, or seasonal fruit picking. Exercise with friends, family, or colleagues for extra motivation and support. You could even kickstart a walking club at work or schedule regular walks with a friend to make fitness a fun and social habit. 11. Drinking sodas. You might be aware that sodas aren't great, but do you realize just how much they can harm your kidneys? Drinking sodas, particularly colas, can increase the risk of getting CKD due to their high sugar and phosphoric acid content. The high sugar content in sodas can contribute to obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease, all of which are risk factors for CKD. Also, the phosphoric acid in cola beverages can lead to urinary changes that increase the likelihood of forming kidney stones, another factor that makes CKD more likely. A 2014 study published in the journal Nephrology Dialysis Transplantation systematically reviewed 17 studies to examine the link between different types of soda and CKD. They found that regular consumption of sugar-sweetened soda was linked with a 58% increased risk of CKD. Even drinking artificially sweetened sodas regularly made the risk of CKD 33% higher compared to not drinking them. So reducing soda intake may help stop CKD. Instead, choose healthier beverage options like water, unsweetened tea, or low-fat milk to reduce the risk of CKD. 12. Eating processed foods. Consuming processed foods, especially ultra-processed foods, UPFs, can significantly impact kidney health. UPFs are industrial formulations that have lots of artificial additives, added sugars, refined carbohydrates, unhealthy trans fats, and too much salt. These ingredients make processed foods very tasty and hard to resist, possibly leading to overeating. Worse still, processed foods are typically low in beneficial nutrients like fiber and micronutrients. These foods may even contain contaminants from packaging processes. Research highlights that eating a lot of UPFs can be really bad for your kidneys. A study in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases found that people with chronic kidney disease who eat more UPFs get worse and even die. This study underscores the importance of dietary choices in managing kidney health. To protect kidney health, it is advisable to reduce the intake of UPFs. A study tracked over 14,000 adults from the U.S. without CKD at the start. People who ate the most UPFs had a 6% lower risk of developing CKD, so reducing the consumption of such processed foods can greatly help mitigate the risk of kidney-related issues. To improve kidney health and lessen the harm from processed foods, drink plenty of fluids to help your kidneys flush out sodium and toxins and prevent kidney stones. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can also support healthy kidneys and lower your chances of related conditions like high blood pressure and diabetes. Writing down what you eat in a food journal can help you see your habits and make healthier choices. Plus, a renal dietitian can provide valuable guidance on making these dietary adjustments to support your kidney and overall well-being. 13. Sitting for too long. The relationship between sitting time and kidney disease persisted even after accounting for other factors such as age, gender, smoking status, and levels of physical activity. Studies showed that people who sat the least had the lowest risk of developing CKD, no matter how much they usually exercise or how much they weigh. A study from 2022 in the Sports Medicine Journal analyzed data from 455,656 participants over 21 years. This research found that prolonged sitting at work was linked with a higher risk of kidney problems, including a 26% higher risk of chronic kidney disease, a 19% higher risk of needing dialysis, and a 43% higher risk of death from kidney issues. Even a little exercise, like just 15 minutes a day, helped reduce these risks. So it is important to cut down on sitting around to maintain kidney function. Here's a smart tip. Even when you're sitting, you can sneak in some exercise. Try keeping a small bottle of water on your desk. Not only will it keep you hydrated, but when it's empty, it's a good reminder to get up and refill it, giving your body a break from sitting. It's like getting two benefits in one for your kidneys. 14. Not drinking enough water. Dehydration occurs when the body loses more water than it takes in, leading to an imbalance of vital electrolytes such as potassium, phosphate, and sodium. These electrolytes are essential for carrying electrical signals or messages between cells. So if they're not balanced due to inadequate kidney function, it can cause severe health problems, including seizures, involuntary muscle movements, and loss of consciousness. Severe dehydration can even make your kidneys fail, which is life-threatening, and can lead to anemia, central nervous system damage, heart failure, and a weaker immune system. Additionally, dehydration can make kidney stones more likely, complicate UTIs, and increase the risk of CKD. So it is crucial to maintain hydration by keeping your body water level stable day to day to avoid significant water deficits. Proper fluid intake isn't just about replacing what you lose. It also helps your kidneys get rid of waste, which is a big job they do. However, it's also risky to drink too much water, especially in individuals with kidney problems. When your kidneys do not function properly, waste builds up, and excess fluids can dilute important electrolytes, leading to nausea, vomiting, headache, fatigue, confusion, low blood pressure, muscle weakness, muscle twitching or cramping, restlessness, irritability, seizures, and even coma. The kidneys are crucial for balancing the body's fluids and filter over 200 liters of fluid each day. Their ability to manage water in the body is largely influenced by hormones such as arginine vasopressin, AVP, and parts of the renin-angiotensin system. When levels of AVP are high, the kidneys reabsorb more water, which can increase their workload. Drinking plenty of water can lower AVP levels, potentially easing the strain on your kidneys and helping to keep them working well. However, researchers are still figuring out whether increasing the amount of urine to protect the kidney filtering capacity, especially in people with CKD, is a good idea. The results from studies have been mixed. To ensure you're drinking enough water and supporting your kidney health, keep an eye on the color of your urine. You want it to be a straw-colored or paler shade, as darker urine often indicates dehydration. Also, limit your intake of caffeinated, sweetened, and alcoholic beverages, as these require more water to process their toxins and chemicals. Instead, choose plain water to stay hydrated. 15. Smoking. Smoking harms your kidneys in both the short and long term. In the short term, it can raise your blood pressure and heart rate due to nervous system stimulation. Long-term or chronic effects involve harming the cells lining your blood vessels, called endothelial cells. Even being around someone else's smoke, passive smoking, has been linked to elevated enzyme catalase activity in the kidneys, which can disrupt normal kidney blood flow and lead to kidney damage over time. Smoking can also lead to less blood flow to the kidneys, causing conditions like peripheral arterial disease and arteriosclerosis, which also affect renal arteries. If you already have CKD, smoking heightens the risks of heart disease, high blood pressure, and diabetes, conditions that can accelerate CKD progression and potentially lead to kidney failure. 16. Poor sleeping patterns. Poor sleep patterns can significantly affect kidney function. Your kidneys work on a circadian rhythm, just like the rest of your body. Irregular sleep can disrupt the kidney function and put a strain on them. Over time, sleep deprivation and irregular sleep patterns can lead to chronic kidney disease, CKD. Aim for 7-8 hours of sleep each night and try to maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Good sleep hygiene practices, such as avoiding screens before bed and creating a comfortable sleep environment, can help improve sleep quality and, consequently, kidney health. 17. Stress and anxiety. Chronic stress and anxiety can negatively impact your kidneys. Stress increases the production of certain hormones like adrenaline, which can raise blood pressure and put extra strain on your kidneys. Long-term stress can also lead to unhealthy behaviors such as poor diet choices, smoking, and lack of exercise, all of which can harm your kidneys. Finding healthy ways to manage stress, such as through mindfulness, exercise, and hobbies, can help protect your kidneys from stress-related damage. 18. Not following medical advice. Ignoring your doctor's advice and not following prescribed treatments can lead to worsening of kidney conditions. Whether it's managing blood pressure, blood sugar, or taking medications as directed, following medical advice is crucial for preventing kidney damage. Regular checkups and monitoring can catch problems early and prevent them from becoming serious. Always communicate with your healthcare provider about any concerns and follow their recommendations to keep your kidneys healthy. By being aware of these habits and making conscious changes to your daily routine, you can significantly reduce the risk of kidney damage and ensure your kidneys remain healthy. Remember, it's about making informed choices and adopting a lifestyle that supports your overall well-being.